Alright, for the last fucking time, let's get this rolling with. Hey, hi, how's it going? And let's talk about some things. So I wanted to make this quick video to talk about a deck that I personally love and adore. Dinomist. It's the most simple deck I have right now aside from Desk Bots, which is on another account, and it's also pretty damn good for the KC tournaments. I've gotten to stage 18 and I will be hitting 20 today. That is a guarantee I'm going to give you there. It's a deck that's extremely simple and it's a very beatdown oriented deck. It's Unga Bunga, go second or go home. And sadly, for the last 20 duels, I went first twice. Ugh, talk about some terrible luck. Anyways, the goal of this deck is to resolve Dinomist Spinos twice. He's got 2500 attack and can activate an effect that allows it to attack directly and then make 2 attacks. Both of them can be activated and resolved in the same turn, as long as you tribute another Dinomist, as long as you can tribute the appropriate materials, which means 5000 attack to the face. Ouch. So, other than that, the deck is very simple. Stall until you can get Spinos and 2 other Dinomists on the field, or 1 Dinomist that you can normal or special summon, and charge. Charge allows you to add a Dinomist, and when a Dinomist is added from the field to the extra deck face up, it adds it to the hand instead. Because all of your Dinomists are pendulums, this is a very important effect. Next, Dinomist Rush. This is kind of optional, but I decided to put it in here, and it basically makes so that any Dinomist you summon off of its effect is unaffected, but then implodes on itself at the end of the turn. This is somewhat useful if you summon a Spinos on your turn, because then your opponent can't actually interact with it. All you have to do is clench your butt cheeks and hopefully your opponent doesn't have any sort of, removal. That's the entire point of the deck, just Spinos twice. All these other cards are somewhat auxiliary, however it is worth going over what some of these other cards do. For example, every single scale 3 card, like Ceratops or Spinos itself, have an effect where, on the scale, if a Dinomist card were to be destroyed by card effect or battle, instead it just destroys the scale instead, and this is on resolution of the chain, so it cannot really be negated per se. Meanwhile, all the scale 6s, like Brachion or Plesios, instead stop targeting effects. Otherwise, all the other individual Dinomists have their own cool little effects, but the only ones I actually care about are Ceratops and Spinos. Ceratops can special summon itself if you control no Ceratops and another Dinomist, and it's not a once per turn. So, ideally you'll pen summon for 2, either it's a Spinos and a Ceratops, or a Spinos and a level 4 Dinomist. You'll tribute one of the Dinomists that you summoned alongside Spinos, then that Dinomist will be put to your hand, and then after that, you can just slap that monster back on the field, tribute it again for Dinomist's effect, for Spinos' effect, and then boom, your opponent's dead. It's as simple as that.